Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. How are you feeling today, Sarah?
I'm feeling inspired, David. Today we're talking about something really exciting, dreams and goals.
Yes, we all have dreams, big or small, but sometimes we don't know how to reach them.
Exactly. And today we'll show you how to talk about your dreams in English while sharing real-life examples.
We'll also have some fun along the way, because talking about dreams shouldn't be boring.
So grab a notebook, get ready, and let's dive in. Section 1. What are dreams and goals?
Okay, Sarah, before we get too excited, let's start with the basics. What exactly is the difference between a dream and a goal?
I think dreams are like big wishes, and goals are the steps to make those dreams real.
Exactly. So my dream is to travel the world someday.
And your goal is saving enough money for the trip or learning how to pack efficiently?
Both, actually. Step 1, save money. Step 2, pack like a pro.
See, that's why small goals matter. Dreams are exciting, but goals make them real.
Right. My dream sounds fun, but if I don't set small steps, I'll just stay home binge-watching series.
Yes, I know that feeling. My dream is to speak English fluently, but my goal is to practice 30 minutes every day.
Exactly. That's much more realistic than I want to be fluent someday.
And it's okay if goals change along the way. Life happens.
True. I once set a goal to run 5 kilometers every day, ended up running only 500 meters.
That's still progress, though. Small steps count.
So to sum up, dreams equals what you want, goals equals how you get it.
Exactly. And sharing your dreams in English is also a great way to practice conversation.
Yes, it's a win-win. You improve your English and clarify your dreams at the same time.
Section 2. Why dreams and goals are important.
Well, imagine a boat without a map. You just float around. That's life without goals, etc.
Exactly. They give you direction and motivation.
Right. If your goal is to learn English, even 10 minutes of practice feels meaningful.
And dreams make life exciting. They give you something to look forward to.
Also, talking about your goals in English teaches useful vocabulary, ambition, achieve, challenge.
Yes, and you can give real-life examples too, like, I want to save money for a trip, or I practice English every morning.
Exactly. Sharing your goals makes you more confident and keeps you accountable.
And it motivates others. I always feel inspired when I hear about friends' goals.
Same here. And remember, small wins matter. Even finishing one task brings energy and motivation.
So, having dreams and goals isn't just for work, it's for your whole life.
Right. And today, we're going to show how to talk about them in daily life, not just on paper.
Section 3. Talking about dreams in daily life.
Okay, Sarah, so we know dreams are big ideas and goals are the steps, but how do we actually plan our goals?
I think it starts with writing them down. Seriously, David, if it's not on paper, it's just a wish.
True. I once wrote a goal list on my phone and then lost my phone. Not very helpful.
See, that's why paper is better. I write my goals in a notebook and even add tiny deadlines.
Deadlines, yes. Otherwise, I'll keep saying tomorrow, tomorrow.
Exactly. And start small. Don't write, I'll become fluent in English next week. That's scary.
Start small, like learning 5 new words a day. That's easy and doable.
Yes, and break big goals into tiny steps. My dream of traveling? I first set a goal to save $50 a week.
See? Tiny wins feel great, and when you see progress, it motivates you more.
Also, make your goals specific. Instead of, I want to be healthy, say, I'll walk 20 minutes every day.
Yes, because healthy is vague. Walk 20 minutes is clear.
And don't forget to review your goals weekly. Ask yourself, did I do what I planned?
Even if you failed, it's okay. Just adjust the plan and keep going.
Exactly. Planning is flexible. The goal is progress, not perfection.
Now, Sarah, planning is great, but if you don't make a routine, it's easy to forget everything.
Totally. A daily routine makes goals automatic, like brushing your teeth. You just do it without thinking.
Exactly. I try to study English every morning. If I don't, I feel weird all day.
Me too. My morning routine includes stretching, drinking tea, and reviewing my goals.
That's perfect. A routine is like a roadmap for your day.
Also, include fun things. If every routine is boring, you'll quit fast.
Yes, I add music while I study. Makes it much easier to focus.
And don't forget breaks. Working nonstop is bad. Even 5 minutes of rest refreshes your brain.
True. Otherwise, I turn into a zombie.
And routines aren't just work. They include meals, exercise, hobbies, even talking to friends.
Exactly. A balanced routine equals productive and happy.
And consistency is key. Doing small tasks every day beats huge effort once a week.
Absolutely. Small steps plus daily habits equals huge results.
Okay, David, mornings set the tone for the whole day. Let's talk about a morning routine that actually works.
Yes, I always try to wake up early, but honestly, sometimes I hit snooze like 5 times.
Me too. That's why I put my phone far from the bed. Forces me to get up.
Good tip. After waking, I drink water and stretch a bit. Wakes up my brain.
Exactly. And then review your goals for the day. Even 5 minutes makes a big difference.
Yes, I plan my top 3 tasks. Everything else is extra.
Also, add something that makes you happy. Music, coffee, a short walk, whatever energizes you.
For me, it's coffee and checking my calendar. Gives me a sense of control.
And even a small win in the morning motivates the whole day.
Like finishing a quick task or tidying your desk.
Exactly. Then, when challenges come, you already feel accomplished.
So morning routines equals wake up plus hydrate plus review goals plus small win plus energy booster.
Yes, and don't forget to smile. Positivity helps your brain and your mood.
True. A good morning routine isn't just about work. It's about feeling ready for the day.
All right, Sarah. So we planned our goals and made routines, but motivation is the tricky part. How do we actually stay motivated every day?
Oh, I know this one. First, remind yourself why you started. Your dream should have meaning.
Right. My dream to travel reminds me of all the amazing places I'll see and the new foods I can try.
Food is always a good motivator, but seriously, write your why down somewhere you see it every day.
Good idea. And celebrate small wins. Even finishing one task feels like a victory.
Yes, like learning 5 new English words equals win.
Exactly. And also, surround yourself with motivation. Podcasts, videos, friends, anything that keeps your dream alive.
Oh, and be realistic. Motivation changes every day. Some days you'll feel excited, other days, meh.
Yeah, some days I only motivate myself to drink coffee.
That's okay, David. The key is discipline, not just motivation. Motivation gets you started, habits keep you going.
Yes, and track your progress. Seeing improvement is motivating it by itself.
Also, don't compare yourself to others. Your journey is your own.
Exactly. And remember, sometimes setbacks happen. That's normal. Don't give up.
So the formula is know your why plus celebrate wins plus habits plus realistic expectations plus track progress.
Perfect. That keeps motivation alive while working towards your goals.
All right, Sarah. Now let's talk about obstacles. Life isn't always smooth. How do we deal with challenges?
First, accept that obstacles are normal. Everyone has them.
True. Like me, I plan to study English daily, but sometimes I just feel lazy.
Me too. And sometimes family, work, or unexpected events stop us.
Yes, exactly. But instead of giving up, adjust your plan.
Right. If I can't study for 30 minutes, I do 10 minutes. Better than nothing.
Also, ask for help. Friends or mentors can guide you through obstacles.
Yes, and keep a positive mindset. Thinking I can't won't help.
Totally. I remind myself small steps every day. Even tiny progress counts.
And don't be afraid to laugh at mistakes. I once tried memorizing 20 words in one day, failed miserably.
That's relatable. Mistakes are learning opportunities.
Exactly. And if you feel stuck, take a short break, recharge, then continue.
So obstacles equals normal plus adapt plus small steps plus ask help plus positive mindset plus laugh.
Perfect. Life will always throw curveballs, but we can still move forward.
Shining star. One trick I love is visualization. Do you use it?
Yes, I imagine myself achieving my goals. It feels real and motivates me.
Exactly. I picture myself traveling, seeing new cities, tasting food, meeting people. It makes me excited to work towards it.
Or, for English, I imagine myself having a smooth conversation with a native speaker. Even small progress feels amazing.
Yes, visualization works best with details. Not just I will travel, but I'm walking in Tokyo's streets, eating sushi at 12 p.m.
Yes, the details make it real, and you can even write it as a story.
That's smart. Storytelling plus visualization equals double power.
Also, share your dream story with friends. Talking about it makes it more tangible.
Exactly. And seeing someone else's excitement inspires you too.
And if you combine visualization with small daily goals, it's unstoppable.
Yes, imagine your dream as a movie and each goal is a small scene. At the end, you see the happy ending.
I love that analogy. It's fun and motivating at the same time.
So, visualize, add details, tell your story, take small steps, and you're on your way.
Perfect. And remember, it's okay if it takes time. Every small step counts.
All right, Sarah, we've talked about dreams, goals, motivation, and visualization. Now let's get serious. Action plans.
Yes, without action, dreams stay dreams. I always tell myself, plan first, then act.
Exactly. I like to write my goals and then break them into daily steps.
Same here. For example, if your dream is to travel to Paris, step 1, save money. Step 2, plan itinerary. Step 3, book tickets.
Yes, and small steps are easier to manage. Like, don't try to save $5,000 in 1 week.
Yes, that's impossible. Start small. Save $50 a week, then $100. Eventually, you get there.
Also, schedule your steps. I like to use a planner or calendar.
Same here. I block a specific time for each task. Even 20 minutes is powerful.
And track progress. When you check off a task, you feel accomplished.
Exactly. That little check mark motivates me to keep going.
And don't forget adjustments. Life happens. Sometimes plans need to change.
Yes, flexibility is key. Don't beat yourself up if something goes wrong.
So action plan equals small steps plus schedule plus track progress plus flexibility.
Perfect. And share your plan with a friend. They can encourage you and even join you.
Yes, teamwork is motivation too.
David, now that we have action plans, how do we track progress effectively?
Oh, I love this part. I like to use a notebook or app. Every day I write what I did toward my goal.
Yes, even small tasks count. Learned 5 words? Done. Practiced English for 10 minutes? Done.
Exactly. And reviewing progress helps you see what's working and what's not.
Also, it keeps you motivated. Sometimes we don't notice small wins unless we write them down.
Right. I once didn't realize I learned 100 new words in a month until I tracked them.
Wow, that's amazing! And tracking helps you adjust your plan. If something isn't working, you can fix it.
Yes. For example, I realized studying English at 11 p.m. was useless, too tired.
So I moved it to the morning. Best decision ever.
And don't forget to celebrate milestones. Even small victories deserve a little reward.
Yes, I treat myself to a coffee or a small walk when I finish a big task.
So, tracking progress equals record daily, review weekly, adjust, plus celebrate.
Exactly. That's how small steps turn into big achievements.
Section 12. Staying consistent. Okay, Sarah, last step, consistency. How do we stay consistent with our dreams and goals?
Consistency is tough, isn't it? I try to make habits small so they're easy to keep.
Yes, like practicing English 10 to 15 minutes daily instead of 1 hour once a week.
Exactly. Small habits equal easier to stick to. And if you miss a day, it's okay. Don't give up.
Right. I once skipped 3 days and felt guilty, but then I just restarted the next day.
That's life. And routines help. If something becomes automatic, consistency is easier.
Yes, I follow the same time, same place method. My brain knows it's time for English practice.
Also, accountability works. Tell a friend your goal. They can check in.
Yes, I check in with you every week. Keeps me on track.
And remember, progress over perfection. Small daily wins are more important than perfect days.
Exactly. And keep visual reminders, sticky notes, phone alarms, whatever motivates you.
Yes, a picture of your dream or a short quote can make a big difference.
So consistency equals small habits, routine, accountability, reminders, progress focus.
Perfect. That's how dreams turn into reality over time.
Section 14. Reflecting on your journey. Sarah, we've talked a lot about goals, action plans, and consistency, but I think reflection is just as important.
Yes, reflection is like looking in a mirror for your progress. You see what worked and what didn't.
Exactly. I like to take a few minutes at the end of each week and ask myself, what did I achieve? What can I improve?
Same. And even small achievements matter, like learning 10 new words or completing one small goal.
Yes, celebrating those little wins keeps you motivated. Otherwise, it feels like nothing is happening.
Also, reflection helps you adjust your plans. If something isn't working, you can tweak it.
Right. One week, I realized my morning study routine was too long. I shortened it, and it worked much better.
Small adjustments make a huge difference, and reflection helps you stay realistic.
And it keeps you positive. Instead of thinking, I haven't done enough, you see, hey, I did these things.
Exactly. Plus, reflecting can be fun. I sometimes write a short story about my weekly progress. It feels like I'm my own hero.
That's a cool idea. Storytelling plus reflection equals motivation squared.
Yes, and sharing your reflections with a friend can give you feedback and encouragement too.
So reflection equals look back, celebrate, adjust, stay realistic, and share.
Perfect. That way, we don't just chase dreams, we learn and grow while chasing them.
Section 15. Staying inspired. Sarah, sometimes even with goals, action plans, and consistency, we lose inspiration. How do we stay inspired?
Oh, yes. Inspiration is like fuel. I get it from people, books, podcasts, or even small victories.
Exactly. Seeing someone else succeed motivates me to work harder.
Also, mix fun into your routine. If you enjoy the process, you stay inspired naturally.
Yes, I listen to upbeat music while studying English. It makes learning exciting.
I do dance breaks, just 5 minutes. It refreshes my brain and makes me happy.
And don't forget your why. Constantly remind yourself why you started.
Yes, my dream of speaking English fluently reminds me of all the conversations I'll have one day.
Visualization works here, too. Imagine yourself achieving the dream. It keeps the fire alive.
And surround yourself with inspiration, friends, mentors, or even sticky notes with quotes.
Yes, dream big, start small is one of my favorites.
Mine too. Small reminders make a big difference.
So staying inspired equals find motivation sources, add fun, remember your why, visualize, daily reminders.
Exactly. And it's normal to have low days. Inspiration ebbs and flows. Just keep going.
Section 15. Celebrate and share success. All right, Sarah, last step, celebrate. We worked hard on dreams, goals, routines. Now it's time to enjoy the progress.
Yes, even small wins deserve celebration. Bought a coffee, finished a task, learned a new phrase. Celebrate.
And share it with friends or family. Your success can inspire others too.
Exactly. I once shared my English progress with a friend, and she got motivated to start too.
Yes, success is even sweeter when you share it. And don't forget to reflect again. What worked, what didn't.
Right. Reflection, celebration, and sharing is full circle.
And before we end, we want to say, if you enjoyed today's episode,
Yes, subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss new episodes.
and leave a comment telling us your dream or goal. We love hearing your stories.
Exactly. Pin a comment with your goal and let's cheer each other on.
Thanks for joining us today. Remember, small steps every day turn dreams into reality.
See you next time on the English Leap podcast. Keep dreaming, keep doing, and keep practicing English.